Hey, in this lecture, we're going to create a new view where we're going to display all the contacts that we have created, and we're also going to redirect the user after creating the contact. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to create a new view where we're going to display all the contacts. So let's go into the views. Here we already have a contacts view, which is the form. Let's create a new view and call it contacts list. So we go into the terminal, we're going to do PHP artisan make view contacts list, for example. Now that we have our view created, we're going to go into our view, and basically here all that we're going to do is to list all the contacts that we have created. Very simple, very easy. I know that it doesn't have any CSS, it's just the bare bones, but that's okay because we're only dealing with the theory here and simple coding, and later on in more advanced lectures we're going to actually do more professional designing of the website. Now the next thing we want to do is that we just want to start testing it. So we're just going to fill anything right now. So we're going to put contact list right now, and inside the controller, instead of returning success, we are going to return a redirect to contacts list. For example, we're going to do a redirect to the contacts list URL. This is a new URL that we are going to be creating. So also remember that you need to include the redirect response. So let's add that up. Okay, now we can use this. So let's save this file. Let's go into the route and let's create a new route. And then here the view that we're going to pass in is going to be the contacts list view. So we're going to return the contacts list view. Now let's just try it out, see if the whole flow is working, and then we'll add the actual list of contacts coming from the database. Redirect test 12. Okay, now we can see that it's redirecting us to the contacts list. It's displaying our output. What this means is that once the user gets all the contacts saved, he's going to be redirected to this URL, and going into the router we get it here, and then this is going to bring the view that we just created, which now we're going to fill in to get all the data. Now remember, to get the database contacts list we actually need to go to the controller. By just going into the view we're not going to get it. So the first thing we want to do is that we want to return here a controller, and then the controller calls for the view. So let's do that, and go ahead, copy this, but instead of add contact we're going to do the contact list function. Now we're going to go into the contact list and create that function. Oops. And of course you want to do something like returning a view, but right now we're not going to focus on that. We're going to keep it very simple. And okay, and then you are going to be the one returning the view contacts list. Alright, let's just make sure that this is working properly. Okay, so here I had a spelling mistake where it should have been contacts list. Now we should test it with controller test2. Okay, it's working. Now we need to go to the step where we add the actual data. So how do we do that? We're going to come into this function, and before we return this view, we need to pass in some data so that we can display the contact list. So we're going to start using this type of syntax, and we're going to create a new contact, which is actually going to be, in this case, contacts, because we're going to be calling all of them. And the way to do that is, first thing is that we need to make sure that the model is included, and then we can do something like contacts all, was a list of all the contacts. So remember in the previous lectures how we used to pass in parameters to the view? Now we need to pass in this parameter, the result of it, and display it on the view. So the way to do that is that we're going to pass in an array, and let's call it contacts, and then here we're going to be passing in this value. That should give us on the view all the contacts. Now on the view we need to go and add the double braces, and then here reference it as a variable, and that should give us our contacts list. So let's refresh, and well, as you can see, it did give us our contact list, but it's just raw data. We haven't parsed the data so that it displays correctly. So in this case, we maybe only need like the contact name and the contact age and maybe the ID, but we don't really need any of the other stuff. And we could look at future lectures on how to parse and display this data properly, like in a table manner or a tabular manner. But as you can see, it's very easy to get the data from the database. Let's refresh this, and all this data now we can display it on the page, and it's really easy using very simple syntax. As you can see, very simple.